Now, speaking of mental chatter, that can be a real challenge for me at sometimes to quiet that mind and move that aside. Do you have any ideas or suggestions for people? Because that can, I mean, in today's society, sometimes we have just so many things going on that it's sometimes difficult to quiet the mind.
Well, it's I would say practice. It's really all the training of your mind. It is when you train your mind to focus with meditation, because meditation is focus, then your mind is naturally quiet on its own. So what you've done, what people don't realize they've done, is they've unconsciously trained their mind to not be in a focused state. So you just have all these neural networks that are built up in the area of, we'll just bundle them all together, of unfocused. So because you're here, you're there, you're thinking constantly, you're just not in the present moment, you're either in the past, in the future. So you've trained yourself to be in that state. So the good news is that you can train yourself to be in a more focused state. And it really just requires you doing meditation on a regular basis. I'm talking every day. You're training your mind, retraining your mind to focus. And the more you do that, the more neural networks you build in that area, and the easier it is to focus and quiet and be less stressed and anxious.
No. Now, I find it kind of interesting that the quietness is a natural state of the mind. To me, it seems like
you're like, what? No
sometimes.
Way.
Really?
In whose world is that? But it is.
I know.
That's the truth.
Yeah. I'll be talking to my mind tonight. Listen, get back to that quiet.
Exactly. Well, train yourself to do it. You're in a world of people who don't realize their true power that lies within them. And we're kind of shifting into a new era of people who really understand this. And so we're, awaken to that power and train yourself to reconnect to that power, and then you will be a very powerful human being in your ability to heal yourself and, really to heal others as well. You realize, as you put your focus inward, all the thoughts that were coming in your head, and at that point, some people get scared because then they're like, now they're noticing it, and they're like, oh, my God, now I can't quiet my mind. They're like, meditation doesn't work for me because I can't quiet my mind, and actually meditation does work. You're at the first step of just realizing all those thoughts that were going on in your head. Now you have to go beyond that and train your mind to quiet. So, that's usually where a lot of people stop, because they're like, I can't quiet my mind, because they're not aware of all these thoughts. But yes, you can.
Yeah. So that's a really good thing for people to recognize, is that when that happens, that's cool. I mean, that's an okay it's an okay thing. It's a first step. It's not to stop, but to kind of go back and refocus, and then, like you say, it really just does take practice.